In 2005, Wales won their first Grand Slam for many a year, beating Ireland in Cardiff at the Millennium Stadium to win a historic title. But what has happened to the players who took part in that game for Wales? How many of them have gone on to coaching? How many of them are currently working in the media? What about those that you may not remember played in that game? Where are they now? Well, today, in this video, we're going to find out. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. At fullback that day was Dragons player Kevin Morgan. He had recently joined from the disbanded side Celtic Warriors in 2004. He scored 2 tries in this game, but injuries hampered his progress, only making 75 appearances in 5 years at Rodney Parade, before moving to Neath for a final season in the season of 2009-10. He gained 48 caps for Wales over a 10-year period. Since retirement, he has worked as a strength and conditioning coach at Ospreys and Bristol Bears, while also leading the performance programme for Georgia in 2018. Wearing the number 14 jersey on the wing that day was Mark Taylor, a centre by trade but a versatile player. At the time he was coming to the end of a 3-year stint at Scarlet, before moving across the border to Sale Sharks in the summer of 2005. Playing 2 seasons, making over 40 appearances before he returned to Wales in 2007, playing 1 season with the Ospreys. Since retirement, he has worked as a team manager for Wales Under-18, Wales Under-20 and Aberavon. He has also worked as a National Council member for the Welsh Rugby Union. The bald-headed assassin was at centre that day, Tom Shanklin, born in England but chose to represent the land of his father, who also played for Wales. Shanklin went on to be an integral role for this Wales side. Having started at Saracens, he moved to Cardiff Blues in 2003 and stayed there for the rest of his career. He played for the Lions in 2005, but his time was cut short due to an injury. He missed the tour in 2009 due to another injury and was finally forced to retire in 2011 after a 4th knee surgery. He moved into the media working for the BBC and set up his own podcast with former England player David Flatman. At centre that day was Gavin Henson, the one that got away, one of the most talented players this country has produced. What a talent. Unfortunately, due to injuries and problems outside of rugby, he never quite realised that potential. At the time, he was playing for the Ospreys and made nearly 100 appearances for the region before heading to Sarries and then out to Toulon in 2011. Spells with Cardiff Blues, Bath and London Welsh were all unsuccessful, but a good couple of seasons at Bristol Bears caught people's attention. He finished his career with the Dragons in 2018. He currently runs a restaurant, The Fox, in the Vale of Glamorgan with his wife. On the wing that day is the current Wales try record holder and my favourite player to ever wear the red jersey, Shane Williams. He was currently playing at Ospreys and made over 140 appearances for the region, scoring just shy of 60 tries. He went on to win the 2008 Grand Slam and being named IRB Player of the Year, reached a semi-final in the 2011 Rugby World Cup and won the Pro 12 in his final game with the Ospreys in 2012, scoring a try in the final. In his final game for Wales, he scored a try in the last play against Australia. After his career in Wales finished, he headed out to Japan to spend 2 seasons with the Mitsubishi Dynaboars. In 2015, he retired from rugby altogether. He's been working in the media with S4C, BBC and ITV since his retirement. Kicking the points that day was current Wales assistant coach Stephen Jones. He was currently plying his trade out in France with Clermont, having moved there in 2004. He spent 2 seasons out in France before moving back to boyhood club Scarlets in 2006. He would spend a further 6 years at Pauca Scarlets before moving to London-based side Wasps for a year. He recently spent time coaching at the Scarlets with Dwayne Peel and is now coaching Wales with the same man. Club teammate for many a year to Stephen Jones was Dwayne Peel, who was playing at scrum half that day. He was currently at Scarlets and would stay at the region until 2008, joining Sale Sharks in the English Premiership and played an integral part in the team for 3 years, before joining Bristol Bears, who were in the Championship at the time. He was named captain and played then till his retirement in 2016. Since 2016, he has worked as a coach for Bristol and also currently is at Ulster as a backs coach. Captain that day for the Grand Slam champions was Dragons number 8 Michael Owen. Owen had been with the Newport-based region since 2003, joining from Pontypridd. He was named captain at the time of the 2005 championship, and after the triumphant campaign he took part in the Lions tour to New Zealand. He played 1 game but returned home for his child's birth. Sadly, due to persistent injuries, Owen retired aged 29, having won 41 caps for his country. He finished his career at Saracens. He has worked in the media and is currently head of rugby at Hailesbury's College. Playing at open side flanker was Nugget Martin Williams, who had a fantastic career, especially at international level. At the time, he was plying his trade with Cardiff Blues, getting over 200 appearances for his club, getting 30 tries. After announcing his international retirement in 2007, he was convinced by new coach Warren Gatland to come out of retirement, winning the Grand Slam. He went on to win 100 caps for the country before retiring in March 2012. Since ending his career, he has worked in the media for the BBC, co-commentating and punditing. Three-time Grand Slam champion Ryan Jones was playing next to Martin Williams in this game. He would go on to captain Wales to their next triumph in 2008 and was nominated for IRB Player of the Year in 2008. In 2005 he was playing for the Ospreys, having joined from the Celtic Warriors in 2004. He would captain the Ospreys to an Anglo-Welsh Cup triumph in 2008, a Pro 12 title in 2010. In March 2014 he signed for Bristol Bears and spent a single season before retiring due to injury. He currently works as a Welsh Rugby Union Performance Director. The first lock in this team is Robert Sidoli. Sidoli had just joined Cardiff Blues from the Celtic Warriors. He opted to play for the land of his birth, his father being Italian. He went on to win 42 caps for Wales, scoring 2 tries. He played for Blues, Bristol and Dragons before retiring in 2014. And yes, his relatives do run the Sidoli ice cream business. The other lock in this team was Brent Cookbain. Remember him? Born in Australia, Brent travelled to the UK and played for London Irish before joining Pontypridd, and then playing for the Celtic Warriors and then the Ospreys. He qualified on residency and played for Wales 24 times. In 2007 he moved across the border to Sale Sharks, but retired due to injury in 2010. He is currently working in a coal mine in Queensland, Australia. First up in the front row that day was the bomb, Adam Jones. One of the best scrummagers ever to grace a rugby field, he was integral in the front row for Wales and the Ospreys. He stayed at the Liberty Stadium until 2014 before joining Cardiff Blues for a season. He then headed over to Harlequins in the English Premiership, playing for 3 seasons before retiring in March 2018. He has since worked as a scrummaging coach for Quins. Internationally, he won 95 caps, won 3 Grand Slams and won 5 caps for the Lions. The second prop in this team was Marvin Davis, the former Ospreys player, who at the time was playing for Gloucester, having joined from the Celtic Warriors in 2004. He went on to play for Leicester Tigers and the Ospreys. He earned 39 caps for Wales and retired in 2012. Since retirement, he has worked as a coach, first with Swansea, but then moving to Worcester Warriors in 2014, helping out with the academy. Completing this team is Melon, Gethin Jenkins, the man who sealed the title with his charge down. He's the second most capped Welshman behind Alan Wynne-Jones. He was currently plying his trade with Cardiff Blues and stayed there until 2012, joining French giants Toulon, spending a single season out in France before coming home to rejoin the Blues. He kept playing until 2018. He won a total of 129 caps and played 5 times for the Lions. So there we go, that is the 2005 team that won the Grand Slam for Wales. Where are they now? If you have enjoyed this, do feel free to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.